We're live from Ohio. Tonight's CSBA feature matchup in prime time. UCLA Bruins, unranked UCLA Bruins coming in to take on the number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes as we take a look at our starting lineups. Joining me in the booth, Mr. Georgetown himself. What is up, Rylock? What's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Excited to be here. Caught up on the games that I had to miss today, and excited for this nightcap here on prime time.
Yeah, for sure. Any matchups stand out here as we take a look at the starting lineups you may want to pay attention to?
I mean, I always am a huge fan of Troy Johnston on UCLA, so I'd like to see how he can fare against one of the premier trees in the league. Kardashian, that big body center, is definitely going to be a hard matchup.
Yeah, and the old and grave Matt Vlitok is the one I'm going to want to watch too. Those two guys are primed and ready to go here as Ohio State wins the tip.
Two high-impact freshmen over there at the shooting guard. So
Hardaway not able to hit it. Smith up with a rebound, quick outlet pass to Garrett Hart. Hart, smart move, pulls up in transition, draws the double team, kicks it over to Cash. AJ Cash drives, right-hander up, blocked from behind. I think that was Dime Hardaway Jr. on the block.
Yep.
Effort by Hardaway to get back into play. First bucket of the game going to go to Olden Gray as he drives the lane for an easy 2.
I'm kind of excited to see both the Hardaways out there, both Dime and Queen on the court in the same lineup.
Nice pass. Troy Johnson's second effort puts it in. Yeah, those two guys definitely looking to take a step up from last year's run. They went pretty far as Hardaway Jr. for 3. Bang!
Big 3 from Dime there.
That was a nice rainbow, too. That sucker was up
Yeah,
there.
just great touch.
Smith's going to hand it off to Hart. Looks like UCLA trying to run a little bit of either a weave or a pick and roll. Smith goes for the bank. Can't get it to go as Patrick up with the board. Quick outlet pass to Hardaway. To the other Hardaway. 3 this time, no good. But Queen Hardaway coming in for the offensive board, and it's a 7-2 OSU lead here early on.
Yep. Thankfully, the advantage. Nice break there by, is that Cash?
I believe that was a couple guys with beards between. Yeah, I think that was Cash. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, but, between Vlitok and him, they look a little similar. So I was like, wait, which one is which?
Yeah.
Hardaway Jr., that's good.
Thankfully, it's not hard to tell Dime and Queen apart. One is much taller than the other.
This is true. Down the low post to Smith. Smith uses his big body, turns over the right hand. Probably would have benefited if he would use his left instead of his right there. Golden Gray stops, pops. Cannot get it to drop as Troy Johnson up at the defensive board.
This has been an interesting look. They haven't gone to Johnston until that big oop there.
Yeah, it's good to see them getting him involved, though. He's a player that we've talked about week in and week out. They're saying if they get him involved, the offense seems to kind of start motoring. So we'll see what happens here. Hardaway Jr. again. He's been in fuego to start this game.
Yeah. Just absolutely killing it. 3 for 4 with 7 points already.
Compared to UCLA's 6 points that they have. So, Dime Hardaway Jr. 7, UCLA 6. Garrett Hart going to come off the screen. 6 on the shot clock. He's going to set a screen now on the exterior. Looking to drive. Forced to pick up his dribble. Takes it over to Smith. Spots up for 3. Gets it to go. That's a big 3 with the shot clock winding down.
Yeah, it's huge.
So 11-9 Ohio State. Good challenge there in defense from UCLA, but nobody boxes out Kanye Kardashian as he throws that down. It's hard to say his name with a straight face. I'm sorry.
Yeah, get this OSU crowd going. Get them pumped.
13-9. Ohio State up by 4. UCLA, that 3 kind of got themselves back in this game. It looked a little sus early on as Dime has been going off, but we'll see what these benches can do now here. And no rest for the weary is the second year for Ohio State, almost as deadly as the first.
I mean, yeah, they certainly are a deep team, and they're going to do some damage here, I'm sure.
Yes. I think Sauce Gardner's probably going to get a little bit of a teaching here from Skybolt, although he had to guard Joey Cass on the switch, and
yeah, it's a teachable moment from Cass most of the time. We've got some of the best centers in the league who get taught by Cass.
yeah, he's just a monster. And right over to Martrell Wright, so the Wright brothers out there. Maybe they'll fly for us here, Rylock.
That would be something. At this point, they're UCLA is doing a good job of hanging around. I'm excited to see how this bench unit holds up.
I mean, right? I like that they changed their lineup. So you got Martrell with Evan Wright, like that little combination there. See how this plays out. I mean, Gardner's a guy that I'd like to see involved a little bit more too. Oh, they actually had the man underneath. Instead, kicks it out. Evan Wright for 3, bang, and it's a 1-point game.
Yeah.
I suspect Matt Vlidock, the assistant head coach, had a lot of helped Mr. Trelli there on this game plan. I just got a feeling. I don't know why.
I mean, it's definitely a good look at this point in the game. It's a huge block on Cass.
Yeah, you don't see many people block Joey Cass. Martrell Wright with a huge block there. Mosley will have the ball swatted away by Cass. Speaking of Cass, now over to Evan Wright. What your UCLA do not want to do here is you want to keep moving. You cannot.
Yeah, you can't.
So you can't afford to stand still. No ISOs. Good steal there by Love as he's going to go in end to end for the two-handed stuff. Yeah, we were going to say though, Rylock.
I was going to say that, like, you really can't let off this momentum. You can't let them just take the air out of the stadium with those big dunks, those great transition looks. You have to keep this.
Good.
You have to keep this a fight.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say is the one thing I would like to see them do is continue to have the energy. It's Mosley for 3. You know what? I love that kick out. They're just not able to get it to go.
Yeah. It was risky, but I think the risk was worth the reward there.
Yeah, I mean, they were in amongst the trees there. It didn't look promising. Bolt. Or Sauce Gardner's going to have some lessons taught to him tonight. I could just see it.
Yeah, Bolt is definitely a premier point guard in this league.
Time out on the court, 19-14. Though UCLA has looked good here. OSU is just a little bit better. So see how this plays out as the game progresses. But I like to start early on for the Bruins. I mean, listen, if we get on these calls a lot of times, I'm always talking about the underdog because I'm a big fan of the underdog, especially when they could rise up. So when you're taking on the number 2 ranked CSBA team in the league right now, and you saw the amazing run that they had on last year. So this is a tall task for UCLA, not gonna lie.
Yep. But it would definitely make a huge impact if they were able to even just keep this one close like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Big look for an unrated team.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, you want to open some eyes. Mm-hmm. You know. I will say, even though they trail by 7 right now, I do like what I'm seeing from UCLA in this game so far. Martrell Wright for 3, no good. Had a good look.
They've got a lot of a reliance on the 3 ball at this point, and they managed to get a couple to sink, which is helping. But as they're getting a little colder with it, that's a filthy stuff by Cass.
You know, I said it the other night. I hadn't seen a reverse alley-oop or reverse dunk in a game. That's 2 now I've seen. With you in the booth on both of them.
Of course. I mean, I'm the lucky charm, apparently.
Yes. Well, we know that. That's
yeah. But, like, UCLA is definitely a young team at this point, and they're going to find their stride. And this playbook already is a much more cohesive look than we've seen from them previously.
Oh, without a doubt. And obviously, we know how young they are, but I'm really loving the plays that I'm seeing. You know, just there's some IQ things that they just got to kind of figure out. But that's Evan Wright. Oh, he actually had a shot there Before the end of the first, 25-16 OSU. Looking good early on as they are the number two ranked team coming into the CSBA. We'll see what happens here as this game continues. You watch the CSBA on Twitch. We're right. We are back here in Ohio. Ohio State up by 11 right now. Excuse me, 9 rather. No, 11. I was right the first time.
9.
No, I was right. Yeah, it was 9. Okay. I
Yep.
know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's 20. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Never mind. I'm thinking it's 36. I don't know where my head is. That nice move to the low post by Troy Johnston.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. Shout out to my dad. It's my dad's birthday in heaven. Think about him a lot today. I didn't mean to make it awkward in the stream or in the booth.
Oh, it was just kind of a head bowed moment of respect kind of thing.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's. Wow, what a block underneath by Smith. Wow, Kanye Kardashian feeling the wrath.
Told to get out in a hurry, and Ohio State will get the ball back, but only has a short while to put together something.
Hardaway Jr. draws a double team fadeaway jumper. Good.
Does not care for your double team, apparently, just gonna make buckets.
I have to say this, and this is just observations, but we hadn't seen in the old ARC system, we haven't really seen a lot of traditional playmakers that were successful. Leadoff for 2, that's good. I look at Dime Hardaway Jr. and the way he was built. He's a stud.
Yeah, I mean, there have been a couple in that mold. The Carter Glass comes to mind. Eric Pierre is another, but yeah, Dime is definitely following along in a solid tradition there and is doing a great job of it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really gotten to see him play up close. I haven't called many Ohio State games, so so far what I've seen early on in this one has been look good. Garrett Hart for 3, rattles in and out. Tough luck there for Queen Hardaway up with the rebound. Kick outside for 3, no good. Is Garrett Hart up with the rebound.
I think that's going to be the refrain of the first half for UCLA, is that it's going to be, if they get these 3 balls to go, it's going to be great. If they're not hitting them at a high percentage, it's going to be a tough night.
For sure. Ooh, the defensive play there by Kardashian on the alley-oop. Cross-court pass, Hardaway now. Double team comes. UCLA doing a nice job, but the rotation does not come quick enough. Is Queen Hardaway going to go to the line and shoot 2? I do like that though. They're applying pressure, making Ohio State make quick decisions.
Exactly. It's a good look. They did a great job of getting back in transition there.
Can't fault them that either. They're throwing some twists and turns on the defensive end, trying to mess up Ohio State's mojo.
Absolutely. The one thing I haven't seen a lot of, if we're commenting on that in previous years, that I'm seeing a ton of now, are these aggressive double teams.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot more willingness to just try and swarm people, and the people with good vision and able to keep their head in a tough situation, it's definitely rewarding.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of little new things. And that is a perfect point of one of them exactly. Smith, nice little baby skyhook. We're just seeing a lot of these little, whether it be animations or little nuances and things like that. Like you just talked about the double teams as AJ Cash comes up with the steal. 2-on-1 the other way, see if UCLA can capitalize. Hart pulls up in transition. That's good.
Point game.
Yep. But you are seeing some different things, and I feel like every time I say, oh, I've seen everything in 2K.
Yeah.
Well, they go for the double team there and gamble, and good look from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate down low.
Wide open Olden Gray down there.
Yeah, that's what he didn't even need his walker or his cane. Troy Johnson kicks it out. Come on, you gotta give me a little. That was funny.
I
Come
was
on.
I understood it. I didn't know if we were leaning into the puns that hard.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to have some fun.
Of course.
Yeah.
But like also it's a freshman, so
Yeah, I know.
he's still got plenty of time to be old and gray.
This is true. Good pass inside to Smith. Smith gets blocked by Queen Hardaway. Second chance. Good follow and good intensity there by Smith.
Yeah, great hustle.
His resilience pays off.
Yep.
Desk. Yeah, I'm not going to move back. Don't worry. Double team again. They keep going for that double team on Hardaway Jr. Yeah. I like it.
And so far, they've only been punished for it like 1 time out of 3, so...
Golden Gray. I mean, listen, UCLA's shooting 52%, so...
Yeah.
Keep that
This
up.
is a heck of a look for them.
I have a feeling coaching staff at UCLA really looked at this one and said, okay, let's change some things up. Time out on the court, 33-26. UCLA opening some eyes. This is where they separate the men from the boys, though. The starting unit for UCLA has done a nice job. The second unit has struggled a little bit. Martrell Wright for 3, no good. And to your point, right, like if they miss, no bueno as Harlem. Jalen Harlem the other way hits 3, bang.
I think they only gave him a 2 there.
Yep, you are correct. So 35-26, 9-point lead.
But that sure looked like a 3 to me. Again, I'm not a zebra.
You're not?
No, wish I was.
Right, kicks it over to Sauce Gardner. Challenged on the 3, no good as Love up with the rebound. Got that pass to Cass. It's weird seeing Cass off the bench. Julius Jordan, though, still in the lane.
Yeah, I mean, the combination of Cass and Julius Jordan is just kind of completely unfair to bring off the bench. Like, those bigs are world class at this point, and UCLA is gonna struggle to slow him down, I think.
One more Martrell Wright facing the fire there as he gets rejected by not 1 but 2. And Cass doing Cass things, filling the lane, throws it down with the one-handed stuff.
Cass does Cass things for Cass reasons every day. It's nice to see him taking up some more of his role that he had back in the Season 4 days. He kind of took a little of a back seat last season, it felt like.
Yeah, tough miss there by Martrell. 39-26, biggest lead of the game at 13 right now. Joey Cass using that big body, right-hander, nobody stopping that.
We got my man Mario Medici in the crowd shout out to the winner of the Battle of the Brothers yet again.
Nice. What's up, Mario? Mario. 3-quarter from the corner. Rattles it out. Wow, that looked like that was all the way down before it popped out.
Yeah, he was wide open. Just have to set up as much as you can and get a high reliable look.
Martrell Wright. Booker actually needed to jack that up. He got a clean look.
I just don't think he's got up all that deep in his bag.
Martrell Wright almost gets... Did you call him a ball bag?
I mean, I didn't, but I can.
Wright picks it off. Good defensive play here. Tacks the rim, goes right at Skybolt. I like the tenacity there, not being afraid.
Yeah.
Skybolt returning the favor on the other side with a one-handed flush.
Yeah. I've liked a lot of the ball movement for UCLA. It's just right now some of this bench unit has felt fairly overmatched, which, given how deep Ohio State is, that's kind of to be expected.
Yeah, they're not as deep as Ohio State, that is for sure.
I don't think anybody is quite as deep as Ohio State except a very select few teams.
Yeah, for sure. Sauce Gardner again. Poor guys having to fire these shots up and the shot clock winding down. Good move there. Julius Jordan counted it in 1 as Martrell Wright commits the foul. He doesn't like the call.
I mean, that looked like a little bit of a flop there to me, but there was definitely some contact.
So what once was a close game is starting to slowly get out of hand here.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, the second the bench came in for UCLA, they've struggled.
Right. It very quietly kind of got out of hand for him.
And that is just a really bad mental mistake. Because I know Martrell Wright was trying to set that play up, get a little extra spacing, but by accident steps on the center court line, calling over back. Skybolt right at Martrell Wright and goes in with .2 seconds on the clock, and that is the way we're going to end the first half. 20-point Ohio State lead, 48-28. Buckeyes, number 2, coming into this game looking really strong. You're watching this just behind Twitch. We're back. All right, welcome back to the CSBA halftime show. Hey, look, he's got his pink tie on again.
Yep, that's one of his favorite looks. Animatronic Shaq coming in clutch.
Break down what you saw in this first half for me.
Well, basically, UCLA starting unit did a remarkable job of keeping it close against the Ohio State starting unit, but the bench kind of came up lacking there in the second. Really, there's been a lot to take away. Both teams have had great movement, great dynamic play, but the bench unit kind of left a little bit of room. UCLA's gotten a little bit colder, shooting only 43%. Ohio State's just been shooting lights out.
Yeah, for sure. See what UCLA has in the second half. Thank you for breaking that down. Watching CSB on Twitch. We're right back. We are back here. Ohio State up by 20, biggest lead of the game. Featured player here, I believe that is Dime Hardaway Jr.
Yep.
9 points in 8 minutes.
It's a heck of a first half.
Well, it didn't suck.
Nope, not at all.
Definitely didn't suck.
Do we have both Skybolt and Dime on the court at the moment?
We do. That's because Bolt is activated.
Yep.
Patrick stops, cannot get it to go.
Interesting wrinkle to the rotations there. We'll see how that plays out.
That could help UCLA. And Smith missing the alley-oop dunk. Somehow Hart gets it back. Leadoff now with Skybolt on him. Looking to go mano-e-mano. Gets some separation off the pick and drills the 2 off the elbow.
Nice look by Leadoff there. I really, the one thing that has impressed me the most out of this UCLA squad is just the hustle.
Yes,
they've been doing a great job of being in the right place at the right time.
I mean, if Ohio State isn't shooting lights out right now, UCLA is in this game, a lot closer in this game, in my opinion. Leadoff go right by his man for another 2. Start featuring that man, he'll pull you back in this game.
Yeah, if they can get him going, he has some time to do some damage.
Expect some big things from him. Queen Hardaway says, Smith, the kid, right?
Mm-hmm. Was a little bit lucky that he wasn't right in the hammer on that one.
Yeah, for sure. Johnson, Hart, pick and roll comes, Hart. Patrick draped all over him. Ooh, actually, if he would have turned to face the basket, he would have had a clean look. Leadoff trying to get some separation spots, drives. Excuse me, shoots rather. I didn't say drive, I can do that.
Happens. I was amazed that they had Kardashian in his face at that point based on all the switches.
Yes, for sure. Another great defensive play as UCLA causes another turnover. See if they can capitalize here. Cash bounce pass over to Smith. Looks like the wow, and a C's part. And Smith. I think Dylan Smith did not expect it to be that easily.
No, I think that was just a great explosive first step there, and he almost just stumbled on it just because it was like, oh wait, I'm past him, I gotta go.
Sure, I don't think Coach Ohio State liked that at all. Call a timeout.
I think that was more just to get Skybolt to sit down and get some rest.
It's possible.
They've got Gray back in, so.
Now UCLA gonna call a timeout that quick on the other side. Probably have to watch the time Hardaway slice and dice. Watching CSB on Twitch. We'll be right back.
For you guys, he's loving what he's seeing as we see Bo Iverson with the dunk.
Try a nice pass. What a pass.
They're leaving wide open here. King with the pull up mid range and he hit.
Sees it. He goes right down the middle. Carter drives the floater up off the left.
All right, we're back here. Ohio State 52-34. Saw a high school commercial. We're looking for some new high school players. If you're not a member of the CSBA already, join up. Hit up exclamation Discord and join our Discord today. Make a player. We got, I think it was like 14 spots left open for high school. So
nice, Kinful. Big slam there by Johnston.
36-52. Double team again. Here it is.
We're unable to make use of the big man who was just chilling there in the paint.
Good force there too as they miss Kardashian misses there. So UCLA has done some nice things. I really do love the double team. It's forced Ohio State out of their comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah, and Dime hasn't been doing the best job of picking them apart for it. So until they get burned on it, I love having them go to it.
Yeah. Tough shot there for Troy Johnson, although almost hit it as that ball went in and out.
Yeah, that would have been the second big man three that we saw contested this week.
Garrett Hart with a nice rejection from behind on Olden Gray. Backdoor alley-oop the other way, and
Queen says nah.
Yeah, Queen says no is right. Is Patrick going to go in for an easy two? Carl Patrick for two. I think that might be his first points.
It might. He's been in the right place, and he's definitely contributing on a defensive side. It's just that right now the offense seems to be running through some other folks.
Yeah, I'd like to see them maybe run some off-ball screens for Vledock here if they can. Pick and roll action comes with Hart. He shoots no good, but there is Troy Johnson for the tap-in. Nobody boxes him out.
Ever ready bunny right there, just every week making those plays. Energizer bunny, what am I saying?
I was trying to figure out where you were going, and then again, I feel like every time Queen Hardaway gets burned on one side, comes back with a big play on the other.
Yeah, Queen is one of those players who is super deadly when they get going downhill.
Ledak trying to work over his defender. I think Hardaway got a piece of that. I can't tell, but
yeah,
ugly shot.
It was a mismatch to begin with.
Yeah, for sure, but great defensive effort by Queen. Dime drives, gets it up off the glass and easy. Dime is really breaking down this defense.
Yep. The UCLA starters haven't been able to gain any ground. They've been trading buckets here, but haven't been able to make progress.
Ledak gets a good clean look, not able to hit. Ohio State almost turned it away there. Double team comes, cross-court pass over to Patrick.
Patrick has been the one who's been open on those doubles a lot. It's just unfortunately he was in a place that time where he couldn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, good mismatch down low as Ohio State takes advantage of the Kardashian-AJ Cash matchup, so not one you're wanting if you're UCLA.
No, not at all.
Ledak drives, left-hander off the glass, can't get it to go, tries to keep it alive. And somehow Queen Hardaway keeps it in bounds. Patrick again. AJ Cash is getting beaten like a rented mule down low.
I mean, AJ Cash shouldn't be on a man that tall.
Well, that's back-to-back plays. He's had a switch, and
yeah.
This match has been in Ohio State's favor on both occasions.
I think Ohio State is probably one of the top 2 teams in the league that can just burn you on a mismatch like that. I think the other one is Kansas.
Yeah, AJ Cash not able to connect. Troy Johnson, offensive board, left-hander good.
We got a raid from from ECFL. No, goals, actually.
Goals! What's up, guys? GOHL, what's up? I'm a big hockey nut. Appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. 31. If you guys love a good hockey sim, I know there's a lot of people here in the CSBA that absolutely not only are over there, but also big hockey fans as I am. So what's up, guys? Welcome to the broadcast. Appreciate the raid. Thank you guys so much. You get an opportunity, go check out Goals. He does a really, really nice job. If I had the time, I would be there. I know that I've checked out his stream a bunch of times. I appreciate the raid, guys.
Big bucket for Julius Jordan there.
Guys,
super quiet,
sports.
11 points.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Noisy boy, what's up, buddy? Sauce Gardner gets rejected by Sky Bolt. Guys kind of came in for a little bit of a mismatch game here. Number 2 Ohio State doing some work here. Rapid Raccoon wants his parking validated. Rylock, can you help him with that?
I mean, I can get him after the game. I mean, he is my favorite eater of trash in the league, so I'll work on it for him.
There you go. I know there's a bunch of crossover. There's a bunch of guys. Nice deep shot there from UCLA. But yeah, I know there's a bunch of guys from our league that are over there. So welcome, guys.
Yep. And if you like the basketball action you're saying, feel free to join our Discord. You can make a player get into high school.
Yeah, we got about 14 spots open, so we need some more high school players before we start our high school season here in a week or two. I think we're trying to get it going by week 4, so Jalen Harlem drives. Easy.
Might have been an extra step in there, but it must have been a gather step, they tell me.
68-42 rather. See, like in a hole for one here. It's like watching paint dry as he's Martrell, right? Just sits there and dribbles. Sauce Gardner wide open for 3. Back rim no good. Gardner just not been able to get on track. Fourth quarter coming your way. Get those 4s up in stream chat. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. We are back at Ohio State. Up big. Let's take a look at the State Farm assists of the game. Love. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. That was the love to Joey. I mean, it's like a 2-second clip, but love to Joey Cass, rather. The backdoor alley-oop was great.
Absolutely. And you got to see yet another reverse dunk there.
For sure. 68-42. Ohio State looking very comfortable right now as Bolt can't get the shot, then gets stripped. Jalen Harlan, though, there to collect it and put it back in.
Yep, Jalen Harlan is got Sky Bolt's back there.
So the early on in the game when UCLA looked is kind of gone away here. It seems a lot of times that's been happening when the bench unit has been in. Can't fault them though with Sky Bolt, Joey Cass, and Julius Jordan on the court.
Yep, Gardner got one to go there. Nice 3.
Finally gets off the schneid. I think that might be his first points of the game.
Might.
Appreciate that sub, Coco. Jordan drives, right-hander, too strong. Evan Wright up with the rebound, almost threw that away. Booker bounced past to Mosley. Mosley drives, gets blocked. It looks like the defender got a piece of that. I'm not sure.
Either the defender got a small piece of it, or it was just influenced the shot.
Good defense by Evan Wright on Bolt there. Can't that shot to fall is
Real high tempo here, though. I'm here for this.
Yeah. Oh, Martrell Wright dives to keep it alive. Unfortunately, goes right to a Buckeye. Quick outlet pass, spot, stops, and drops for 2. Love. 72.
I'm UCLA. Sorry, go ahead.
No, so I was just saying say the score again. UCLA up.
If I'm UCLA, I take a timeout here on the next opportunity just to get that that starting unit back in.
3-pointer from Martrell Wright. 48-72 now. Julius Jordan with the one-handed stuff.
Currently leading the Buckeyes with 15.
Looks like we lost all the goals, guys. They vamoosed.
It happens.
Yeah, that's okay. We appreciate the raid nonetheless.
Yep.
Nice backdoor pass to Mosley. He greened it and it gets blocked by Love. Quick outlet pass, Jalen Harlem. That's good.
Harlem has looked real nice in this one.
Out to Booker. Booker thought about a 3. Now over to Gardner. Skybolt goes for the steal. Gardner goes right at him. Great take by Gardner.
Sorry, I was just confirming. We've got Jalen Harlem is a standout. He's looked really good for that.
Yes, he's fit in nicely.
Yeah, great look in this system.
Yes, jumper, that's good.
That was a terrible angle, Joey. You're lucky you're one of the best centers in the league that you can make that go.
He's worked hard to be that good. I don't know if I call him. I don't know if I call him lucky.
Oh, that was. It was one of those things. I know he's good, but like I've seen people just doink that off the backboard.
Gardner for 3. No bueno.
Also, I just happen to know Joey on a slightly better than normal level, so I feel okay giving him a little crap.
Oh, I don't care. He's a good guy. I love Cass.
Yep.
My fellow Bronco fan in CSBA.
Coco, Ohio State was ranked 2 going into this.
Yes. That is correct. Gardner again for 3. This guy jacking up 3s left and right.
And honestly, I don't really expect to have it change much. This was a fairly good showing given the sizable changes they made to their lineup.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, there were some key moments in this game where they were holding their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, OSU is 2. Certainly not, certainly looking like a similar game as the last one, unfortunately. I was actually surprised to see Iowa fall as flat as they did, but Duke is a top team, so not surprising.
I mean, I think Iowa kind of manages to be one of those teams that overperforms what they have some due to excellent coaching. Duke is a top squad that has found their offense, found their look, found their identity, and so it makes sense that this was their statement coming out game, but Iowa has just been consistently sneaky and taking down some great teams.
Yeah, without a doubt. Julius Jordan and Queen Hardaway is Impressing me with the amount of drives to the basket that they're just throwing down with ease.
Yeah, it's the transition game is very strong here at Ohio State. And they're able to manufacture some of that even in half-court sets, which is really impressive.
Big Dog did a really nice job putting this team together for sure. He's gotten guys to buy in. So Ohio State's been fun to watch back-to-back seasons now. They're going to be good as well as Hart comes up with the block. I think that might be his second block of the game.
I would have liked to have seen Bledock push the pace. Now they've got a chance for the Ohio State crew to get back, but huge three from him.
Yeah, quick release. He drills that. Rip. Hardaway going to come off the screen. Cash rather able to get out on him. Hardaway drives, draws the triple team, can't get it to go, gets his offensive rebound amongst the trees down low.
I think they might have had Troy Johnson playing 5 out at that point, which worked against him.
Dime Hardaway Jr. again just continues to hit everything in his sight. Three-pointer there for him. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, drive gets stripped. Johnson keeps it alive, but Dime Hardaway Jr. tracks it down.
Yep. But I definitely have a lot of respect for this Ohio State crew. We've been talking a lot about UCLA because we love our underdogs, but this Ohio State crew is just a classy squad from top to bottom, and I really like the look they put together this week.
Yeah, some of my favorite people on this team there.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Big Dog has done a nice job just piecing this team together in the right way, and they've just looked good for now back-to-back seasons. So
yep,
they're primed. They're ready to make another run this season based on the things I've seen so far.
Absolutely. But the nice thing is also there's plenty to take away for UCLA. They had a great first half in this look, and they just need to work on consistency and some of the mental errors, and it's only going to get better from here.
For sure. Patrick going to get it over to Greg. Greg has a step on Bledock. He gets underneath, high off the glass, and good. Listen, there's a lot to like about a couple of the players on this UCLA squad, and they did fight hard, but they're young. As Bledock again for three, drills that.
And they definitely have some potential stars on that team that'll be here and big impact players for years to come.
You gotta buy in and buy into the system, and this is exactly what Matt Bledock has done here. You can see that coming in.
Yeah.
Parm 420 type exclamation Discord. Join our Discord. Got 36 teams. We're about to start our high school league, which usually runs when college is on as well. So this is where we kind of bring in some guys in once college is kind of filled up. So it's like a free extra season for you. So join our Discord. Come play some high school ball, and then set your legacy and get recruited to a college. Congratulations to Ohio State University. Wins this game 92-61. Let's break it down here. Shoots 65% from the field. Wow, that's crazy. A couple of stat things that stand out to me, though, jump off the page. 19 threes taken by UCLA. The bench, we talked about the bench, Rylock. Look at the disparity there, 52-19.
Yep. Sorry, I was just replying to RC Matthews in the chat there. But yeah, basically, really good job of Ohio State playing great D. UCLA never went to the line, which is pretty impressive. UCLA took a bunch of threes and made them at a fairly high rate, but you just take a bunch of threes, you're going to have low shooting percentage.
Yeah, that's actually interesting you said that about the no free throws because Ohio State only had 6. There were not a
Yeah.
lot of calls in this game.
Nope, it was a really quick game where we're done with a lot of time to spare compared to where we normally are.
Yeah, that's actually really true. I didn't realize that.
Yep.
74 points in the paint, 52 bench.
Yeah.
Double down on assists. They just did every category across the board. Ohio State.
Well,
Just,
they did a great job on every category, but some of them were a lot closer. UCLA had, because of Troy Johnston, they got a lot better on second chance points than a lot of other teams might have.
yeah, that,
Just
I mean
a, a
that's a very fair point, right? Like I didn't call
and
that out.
also like with defensive rebounds, if Ohio State shoots 65%, there's just not a lot of defensive rebounds to have.
That is another excellent point brought up by you. When your team shoots that much, you're not going to get many rebounds. So that's
Right.
a very accurate and good point by you that I did not see. You want to break it down for me? Give me a breakdown of what you saw here on the Ohio State side. I'll break down UCLA.
Well, so I mean, Julius Jordan had a big game off the bench. Came in as the sixth man and just was incredibly efficient at 10 for 14, 28 points responsible for. Just a huge performance. Dime had a great signature performance as well, going 16, 1 and 1 with a block, even 7 for 10. You can't ask for much more than that from your point guard.
No, not at all.
Cass,
I was going to say one other thing about Julius Jordan. I know a lot of people
Hmm?
talked about Emmanuel Blackman up for Offensive Player of the Week, but those stats, to me, I mean, just looking across he filled it up the stat page, almost a double-double, too. So he can
Yeah,
be up there for contention in that. But anyway, keep going.
yeah, I think it's probably still Blackman for me, but I don't get to vote in that either. Haha.
Nor do I, so it's okay.
Yep. Yep. Cass again, a big game, 12 and 6. Super great efficiency for this whole Ohio State squad, which I think is just going to be the refrain.
Yeah, for sure. Olden Gray with 8. Hardaway with 8 and 6. The efficiency here throughout the lineup is insane.
Right.
6 assists.
Skybolt with 6, 5, and 6 is the first time you can say, well, they only shot 50% only.
Only.
Yeah.
But even
Patrick.
Even the guys though as you say, Riley, even the guys that didn't shoot a ton, still filling up the stat sheet in other ways. 4s across the board for points, rebounds, and assists for Carl Patrick. So.
Yep. Everybody contributes. Everybody did their role. Everyone did what they were asked to do. Like, just a great top-down performance by Ohio State.
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a look on UCLA's side. The lead off with 12, responsible for 14 of his team's points. I'd like to see him get his teammates involved a little bit more, but I can understand that they were trying to set him up to it in this other side of things.
Yep.
Troy Johnson, you talked about the kind of game he had. Only shot the ball 9 times, but put up 12 and 6, so good job by him.
Yep.
Dylan Smith with a tough matchup tonight, taking out was it Kanye Kardashian or Kanye Kardashian, right? If I'm not mistaken. So
I think it was Queen, maybe.
Or maybe it's Queen. You're right. It was Queen. I just felt like that I saw Kanye, but then whatever, just because of a switch.
Yep.
AJ Cash with 7 and 3 dimes. Martrell Wright 5, 3 and 2. I keep expecting Martrell Wright to light it up, and he's just struggling. I don't know if he's trying to figure out his role here or what, but
Seems that they're forcing through him a little.
what's that?
It seems like they're forcing the offense through him a little.
Yeah,
That he hasn't found the groove, and once he finds it, it'll go a lot better.
I did like the Wright brothers together.
Yeah.
Although different Wright brothers, but
Yep.
but I wanted to see them fly. They struggled off the bench together. They did look good early on, but then they kind of faded as well. Sauce Gardner goes another rough night shooting for him. 2 of 9 for 5 points. Jeremy Mosley for 4. Garrett Hart 2, 4 and 2, 1 and 2. So doing a
Huge stat line, all the counting stats.
Yeah, doing a lot of little things. I mean, Garrett Hart had a
Yep.
couple of steals in this game, or affected a couple plays. He got 2 blocks, so can't hate that. The effort was there for sure.
No.
And Kellen Booker, only guy held off the stat sheet, does not get any points, but did have a dime. So.
Yep.
That was a fun one. Ohio State looked really, really good. Appreciate all 42 people still hanging out with us in the stream chat. Let's just give you guys a quick rundown. Tomorrow night is Thursday, May 5th. Texas going to take on USC at 7:30, followed by Texas Tech and Marquette at 9. And North Kakalaka taking on Arizona State at 10 p.m. in prime time. That should be a good game.
Yep.
Actually, all three of those games should actually be pretty fun to watch. So
Yeah, I'm calling the nightcap again, so.
nice. I don't remember if I'm on. I might be off tomorrow and on Friday, but either way, it's a great game tonight. 92-61. Congratulations to Ohio State. 61 points for UCLA. Keep your head up. Any party words before we sign off?
Nah, been a great night of basketball. Have a good night, y'all.
All right, everybody. See everybody tomorrow. CSBA out. Peace.